runs cold. We take our loot but don't get old. take our loot but don't get old. We take our loot but don't get old.
Twitch chat, Wardog message over. Welcome back, guys, to day 8 of our Mortal Empires Aranessa Saltspite roleplay campaign on Total War Warhammer 2. I'm just going to need a second here to switch the game cap over because it's still capturing GTA. But that should have done it. It has indeed. There we go. There's Aranessa, of course, besieging the coastal town of Magrita, which is currently held by Couron, or Luon Leoncoeur's faction. She's just down the coast from our little bay, where Johnny Sinkswell has taken Skaven Blight, Connor Greer is defending Miragliano, and Pete Amstrel is holding Sartosa. So we've got quite the uphill struggle on our hands, given that we're at war with most of the fecking planet. If we go to diplomatic status, you can see it's practically all red. Hooray! Weren't you about to ambush them? Oh, you know what, Ryan? You may well be correct. Let me see. Maybe we need to do... yeah, we need to load the quick save instead, don't we? Oh, we've already clicked it now. You were going to pass it anyway? Well, now you get to have a rethink for a second and decide if you are definitely passing it or not. Don't fucking say, wasn't I about to ambush them, like I'm the one who fucked it up, and then go, nah, jokes bro, wasn't really gonna. So you have intercepted a dwarven army. They're a pretty fucking good looking dwarven army, to be fair. How could you miss something? You were here at the start. So Ryan, are we passing this dwarven interception, or are we intercepting them? Oh yeah, I did have to cancel last week's stream, unfortunately. I forgot that too when I was looking for the last diary to get, or the last entry to get the number. And I was like, wait, where is it? The streams are like focal points for my memories. I don't know if that's particularly healthy. Just gonna put some socks on because my feeties are not liking the carpet right now. So, I mean, we can intercept these dwarves if you want to, Ryan. Nah, fuck 'em. I think, Mike, I'm gonna do some Imperator. I don't know what faction and we're gonna do it as, but I'm thinking some Imperator. What day is it? What did Tom stream yesterday? Nah, fuck 'em. Okay, we'll decline. I think we'll probably do like, maybe we'll ask around, Mike, at the start of the stream tomorrow, like what faction people think we should do. I'm pretty impartial, or pretty partial, one or the other. Pretty partial to doing one as Rome, but I'm open to other suggestions. I'd also be open to doing one as Sparta, since our Divide et Impera campaign as Sparta went so fucking horrifically wrong. But there is going to be a learning curve for me on Imperator too, because I haven't played since release, when it was probably a totally different game, knowing Paradox. Alright, so we're pretty much back right where we were. Let's see who's doing what. Aranessa is besieging Magritta. She's probably not going to be stopping that. Ryan, that brings us to Johnny Sinkswell, who is over here in Skavenblight. Any orders for him? Reese at work, so the volume is muted, but gonna give you a lurk, my dude. Well, I mean, I was gonna say you can't hear me, but I can type. There we go. I'll probably just wade into it and figure it out, Mike, but I might need you tomorrow to ask a few questions like, what is this and why is it different? Put the crew on quarantine and tell them to wash their hands. Okay, that's going to be our one and only Corona joke for tonight. Because we're literally playing as people who are rotting and falling apart. The disease puns are too strong. So I'm assuming that that's Ryan speak for wait. Conor Greer over here. Did somebody sponsor him, or did we just raise him to defend Miragliano? I think we just raised him to defend Miragliano. Which then would bring us down to Pete Amstrel. Mike, I don't know if... I think you did raise him, Ryan, yeah. I don't know if you got any orders you want Pete to carry out. Meanwhile, King Harlus IV is over here trying to disrupt things, I think. And since I don't believe Imatek's in the stream, we'll just go ahead and assault Gottrek's units. There's a rank for Imatek when he comes back. Is there any nearby settlements? Depends on your definition of nearby. The closest geographically is probably Phyrus down here. There's an enemy settlement here, one up there. One there, which is nearer to Ryan. Magritta over there is under siege by Aranessa. So there's a few, but the closest ones are friendly settlements. Pyrox! Joe, welcome to the stream. Let's go for Pyrrhus. Okay. I'm hoping that Black Buckthorn won't attack you, but since we've passed him on the standings, there's every chance he will. So this dwarf pirate army may try and fight you. Just to be aware. Still wanting to go ahead and take to the seas, Mike? Yes. Okay, we're going to take to the seas. What would be the fastest way to get to... Okay, so you have to land on that south side. So in that case, we'll head down there. I'm pretty sure Black Buckthorn's going to attack you next turn. Population surplus in Skaven Blight. Ryan, you have a pop surplus in Skaven Blight, so you can upgrade it to Occupied Skaven Blight level 2, should you wish to. Do it! Justin, welcome to the stream, buddy. Occupied Skaven Blight level 2. A filthy, broken down place where evil plans are hatched and dark plots germinate. Excellent. Unassigned skill points. Who is it? Is it Syphilis? It is. We're going to ignore that. Unassigned skill points for King Harless. We're going to ignore that too. Which is going to proceed us on to turn 196. Tyler, welcome to the stream as well. Henlo. Didn't end up going to bed like till 4 AM my time, then slept through my alarms for 11 and 11:30 and didn't get up after 12 PM. Pyrox. That's me every day. I go to bed at 12 PM most days. Mordrim Draxslayer is heading east across the Miragliano wastes. Baron Thagan is onto the water now. There we go. Black Buckthorn, as expected, Mike, has indeed attacked your ship. The terrain is probably going to be the same as it usually... Oh, no, it's not. That's a really interesting map. Fall back to Sartosa Retreat. I don't think you'll get away, to be honest, Mike. Given that you were right next to him, he's not used a lot of movement to get you. We can still retreat and try, but I think he's probably going to just catch you again. So it's up to you. Need to try and keep a half-assed normal schedule of sleep if my work schedule is opening shifts or closing night shifts. Right now when I open the next 2 days. Fight it if anyone can win it. I mean, not really, but okay, no. You've got a lot of, like, zombie pirate deckhands, which is not ideal. So we'll see. We're going to try and fight it. Pete Amstrel's ship being boarded by Black Buckthorn. Although the ships are not being boarded, they're going to fight on a bit of land. But, you know, that's just the way it works. Unfortunately, dwarves are a ridiculously hardy fucking infantry faction. So they are going to be an absolute biatch. Mike, you've got 20 out of 30 on the Winds of Magic. Do you want to gamble for more? Are you serious? Hold up. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently, because I didn't answer my mother's phone call this morning, she's messaged my housemate just to make sure I'm not dead. So there we go. Where we at? I'm reading a story called Superhuman Princess, which has dwarves and the dark elves. Excellent. This is a really weird looking battlefield, if I'm being honest. Let's move you to the end of that line. Let's put all of you guys across there. I mean, you guys are going to be rather superfluous because dwarves don't have cavalry. Trying to put all of the range stuff up front this time, so we can actually like get at them.
Enemies, Guile.
What have we missed? The dogs. I think everybody's in position. Alright, we're going for it. Who are you and why are you still in the way? Move out of the way of the carronades. Quickly, please. They've got artillery, which is great fun. I mean, our firepower definitely needs to do some more lifting right now. You know what, we're going to pop the first verse of the shanty for the reload skill. Oh no, they're anti-large, we definitely don't want to throw you at them. You move back, and you two come forward. Oh my god, what's going on over here? Armor piercing and anti-large. Yeah, we probably don't want to throw a Mongol at them either. Missile attack impossible? Why? Wait, what? Oh, it imbues magical damage. It doesn't do magical damage. Okay. Alright, you guys fight them. You guys fight them. You drop a magical missile-y thing. I guess not. You know what? Put some magical damage on the Necrofix bosses. This is not nice. Go get those Longbeards. Move into that gap. You guys get yourselves out there. There goes Pete the Wanderer, getting stuck in. Oh my god, those zombie pirate deckhands just got fucking melted. What are they? Anti-large. Excellent. Good stuff. Oops, that wasn't quite where I meant to put that. I guess that's where we're putting it though. Fucking Jesus. Sorry for all the pauses, guys. This one's a rough one. Don't know if you guys are still shooting. It doesn't look like you are. They're anti-large, they're anti-large. Everything's fucking anti-large.
Outer west.
Wait. Stay there. This is not going well. Our army is basically disintegrating. In some cases, quite literally.
Fleet Admiral!
Fucking dwarves, man. They just do not want to die.
Fleet Admiral! Charge! Blood magic! Soon!
Yeah, maybe don't stand there and get burned to a crisp.
Above deck!
How's that for a fucking slice of fried gold? Why are you guys not firing? There's literally targets right there. Target too close. God damn it! Yeah, we're not gonna win this.
Eager to kill!
Oh my lord. Black Buckthorn's a tough bastard. Scott, afternoon. Softercan, welcome to the stream. Pro gamer manual shots with the cannon. I am not that pro gamer, to be honest. It's basically impossible to rout dwarves. Oh dear, there goes Pete Amstrel. Shoot! Shoot! You're knackered! You didn't do enough shoot! Yep. We are dunzos. Fuck me, this is a rough army. There we go. That's what happens when badly matched armies go up against each other. Fucking Black Buckthorn. It wasn't all of my rejects. Completely wiped out. Sacrifice to Mathlin performed. Oh, he's raiding. Tyrannoc's been called in against us. Pete the Wanderer has been wounded. Pete Amstrel has been killed in battle, Mike. Pete Amstrel is dead. Mike has lost his sponsor. I'm going to default you back to Pete the Wanderer for the time being, Mike, because he's your follower anyway. Right. Where are we at with Aranessa?
Bloody your cutlasses!
That's looking much nicer, to be honest.
The Sea Father calls. His daughter answers.
We'll drop an auto-resolve there. Grab Margarita.
Seek! Come on! Grab the plunder and go! Blessing from the Sea Father!
Oh. We gained the dead man's chest banner.
All praise the Sea Father!
And we got a new thing we're not interested in right now.
Get them! Fear the
Occupy it as well. Yes, but Mike had plenty of space to recruit things other than more zombie deckhands. So it's not just because he got my rejects. Right. Aranessa has taken Margarita. Ryan, what is Johnny Sinkswell going to do? Just trying to keep costs low. Well, I would argue that that victory was pretty costly. Or that defeat, rather. It was a Black Buckthorn's victory. Move on to Barrow. I don't know if you'll make it in one turn. I don't think you will.
Dead.
Apparently not. Conagria.
All bones on deck.
I think we're going to need to get him down towards Sartosa, to be perfectly honest. Although saying that, he's probably not going to make it because he doesn't have a full army. Off to do some things, maybe back later, have fun. Glad your viewers were able to help you in your time of need. Thank you very much, Pyrox. Appreciate it, buddy. I'll see you later, Joe. We will be doing SRP later tonight. Have fun with whatever you're doing. I think we're going to need to raise an army in Sartosa. That's the wrong button. It's got a 20 unit garrison, to be fair, so it's basically got a full army in the garrison. Miragliano and Catraz's Rest are both almost full armies in of their own right as well. Would now be a good time for mists? It probably would be, Ryan, yes. Costs 3.5 grand. Yeah, we've got shitloads. The mists are cold. I think we're going to raise another army here. Is there anybody that would like to sponsor our new Admiral? Need to smoke, entering lurker mode for about 15 minutes. No worries, Scott. Thank you, bud. Mike, would you like a new army? Yes, please. Alright. Who would you like? Or what criteria are you judging them by? Loyalty, name, the section they are, their trait? Loyalty. 3 to 8 is the highest so far. Alright, we've got 3 that are either that are 3 to 8. We have a Vampire Fleet Admiral of Death, male, who is a fire starter. We have a Vampire Fleet Admiral of Death, female, who is a fire starter, and a Vampire Fleet Admiral of Vampires, female, who is a plunderer. Which one would you like? A twisted fire starter. third one. As in the third one we got to, or the third one as in the lowest one? Got to see the Prodigy live, didn't enjoy it? Oh, damn. The third we got to. So Anne Butler, the female vampire fleet admiral of vampires who is a plunderer. Gain loyalty from sacking and raiding. Extra loyalty gained following a battle. Income from raiding 10%. Imotech, welcome to the stream. Very well, Mike. We shall recruit Anne Butler.
Admiral of the fleet. Admiral of the fleet.
What would you like to name Anne Butler? Her name is Fine. Very well. I'll give you a peek at your traits while I switch you over on the sheet. You've got 7 points to spend, Mike. Monkey jacket. Yes, they're from the east. Annoying, yet useful. Their hides, particularly. Point number 1. Invocation of Nehek. The caster intones the dread syllables once uttered by Nagash, restoring friendly targets. Point number 2. Swashbuckler. If there's swash to be buckled, this one will be right at the front, in the thick of the fray. Point number 3. Hard to hit. Hand-to-hand combat is a lethal match of cut and thrust. However, it's not all about offensive strikes. Parries and other defensive moves can also win the day. Point number 4. The Curse of Undeath. As the powers of dark magic are wielded for the purpose of necromancy, its unwholesome energies invigorate the undead. Point number 5. Gaze of Nagash. Bolts of dark magic leap from the caster's eyes, withering flesh and blackening the bone beneath. Point number 6. One more point. Lucky charm. It's a rabbit's foot. A rabbit. No. Oh, never mind. It brings me luck. It does. Trust me. Alrighty. Anne Butler is on the board. She has 3 loyalty, which is not ideal. Are you wanting to start recruitment, Mike, immediately, or...? How have you been doing, Imotech? You're still running around in the deserts trying to upset the Bretonnians. Yeah, 3 to 8. 3. Well, fuck. I mean, 3 was one of the options. Please recruit what you think is best. Okie doke. We are going to need a front line. We're going to need a ranged line. Throw some of them in. Throw one of them in, one of them in, one of them in. We'll see where that gets us. I don't want to spend too much. Squeaks, welcome to the stream. How is your Wednesday going? Unassign skill points for Sergeant Civilis. Hero not moved. King Harless the Butterlord. Ah, yes, Imhotep, you have a point. You gained a level up. Where would you like to spend it? I'm so bored I still have no idea if I still have a job. I hope you do, Squeaks. Pirate Cove. Second point. Smuggling, racketeering, bootlegging. All in a day's work for the enterprising pirate.
Quivering in their boots.
Alright. Whoops. Last turn I had you just assault Gottric's army, Imhotep. What do you want to do this turn? Assault it again. Okie doke. Failed. Damaged building. Ah, yes, Magritta. Will need to be repaired. Don't care about that. Unassigned skill point for Aranessa. We'll give her the 3rd point in Sea Dogs. You'll never find such a crew. Villainous scum, the lot of 'em. I certainly wouldn't want to be facing 'em in the thick of battle. And that should take us to the end of the turn. So let's see what our enemies have in store for us this turn. Baron Thagan still sailing around. Looks like he's trying to get back to Tabaro actually, Ryan. And he's going to get all the way there. Alright, Aranessa. That's a contested sea zone, so she won't replenish. But saying that, Black Buckthorn doesn't have a lot of troops, so I think Aranessa's going to take to the sea and try and cut off and kill Black Buckthorn. Oh, goody. Goody, goody, goody. Goodbye, bot. Ryan, what's Johnny Sinkswell gonna do since Baron Thagan has managed to return to Tabaro? Gottrek's a mercenary, anybody can end up with him, right? That's how it works. Only Empire, Bretonia and Dwarves? Oh, okay. What's the garrison in Tabaro like? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units in the garrison, which includes men-at-arms, spearmen-at-arms, and at least one Knights of the Realm. I dislike that you can never see what the unit under the shield is. I mean, yeah, but there's also a 20-unit army in there.
My soul.
What's his army like? That. He's got a domestic fuckton of peasant bowmen, Grail Knights, 3 Knights of the Realm, 2 Knights Errant, 1 Grail Guardians, mounted Yeoman Archers, and Royal Hippogriff Knights. He's also exhausted.
Do you take me for a churl?
Aren't Grail Guardians good? Yes. They are indeed. He forced marched into Tabaro.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
He did, which does mean that his vigour in battle is tired. But that's the only real negative that's going to affect him, because it won't be an ambush, because he's in the city anyway. We'll back off towards Skavenblight.
Blood kiss of the seas.
Very well. Johnny Sinkswell returning to Skavenblight.
Wet.
Anne Butler is still recruiting.
Captain, on deck.
Imhotep, King Harlus IV. Assault Gotrek. Critical failure. King Harlus IV, the Butterlord, was wounded. Well, this is going swimmingly. Pretty sure Gotrek and Felix have a really high self-protection against enemy agent actions as an FYI. I defer to you on this one, Tyler, because I don't know. Supplies adrift! The sight of wrecked ships is nothing new for a seasoned pirate, but this particular one heralds a welcome surprise. Packed to the keel with brand new weapons and armor and gunpowder, This ship's cargo hold is several times the size of our own. However, some supplies will have to be left behind. What should we loot from the ship? Ryan and Imitek. Gun line! Fill 'em with lead! I think that's what we're going to go with. The boys were there pretty swiftly on that one. Sergeant Civilis has leveled up again. Skaven Blight has completed its upgrade and now has build slots available, Ryan. You're the one in Skaven Blight, so should you wish to, you can choose what we build. I'll come back to you on that one whilst you decide if you want to. I'm going to have Aranessa continue trying to chase down Black Buckthorn.
Navigating.
Let's improve that building and put some garrison upgrades on it. So we're going to improve the tree and noose to a lynching post. Hangman, hangman, hold it a little while. And then you said you want something that improves the garrison so we can get some palisades in there. A simple enclosure of stakes forms an adequate defense against the living, and an even better one against those who have tasted the blood kiss. Any orders for Johnny Sinkswell, Ryan, or are you sitting pretty for now?
Landfolk are weak.
Ann Butler is still recruiting right now. Honestly, kinda wish there was a mod to make Gotrek and Felix more of a Green Knight, Lord Croak type of thing. I've never got to the point of getting the Green Knight or Lord Croak, so I don't really know what kind of a thing that is, but appreciate it. We'll sit pretty. Onwards to turn 199 then. Oh good, Sir John the Devoted has arrived at Magritta.
The dead.
You bar steward. Travis, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you? I'm doing okay. Getting boffed everywhere right now.
Pirate's life.
Don't
He's
think
got
so.
2 extra units
Crew,
back.
to me. My compass.
Any orders for Johnny Sinkswell, Ryan?
Admiral of the fleet.
Ann Butler has recruited some troops, but I think we're just going to have to leave her as a garrison army for the time being because we don't have a lot of cash coming in. Whirlwind God, welcome to the stream. How's your Wednesday going? Doing pretty decent considering I'm an essential worker and have to go to work no matter what. It fucking sucks, man. Be safe. Yes, Imotech, you are still wounded, I believe. Yes, you are. Sit tight for now. Damaged buildings in Magritta. Guess we'll repair them. And proceed on to turn 200. Sir John the Devoted has joined Baron Thagan at Tabaro, Ryan. Although Baron Thagan is now leaving Tabaro. I'm doing good, Whirlwind. Thank you for asking, mate. I'm doing okay. Still being raided. Loyalty level low on Conagria. And there's an imminent rebellion due in Estalia. Wonderful. I mean, he's at a 4, that's not that low.
My ship!
Begone.
Aranessa, Saltspite!
He's not willing to fight us, but my guess is he's not going to get away.
Attack! The tides rise. To battle! Listen
He
here,
will
lover,
definitely be
and listen
assimilating
on
his
course.
crew. High above Manan's ocean realm, in the place them landlubbers call the Southern Grey Mountains, there be a place with vast seams of gold ore known as the Vorgo Crags. None be brave enough to mine 'em though, 'cause of the coldness and the evil things that wander the place. The only piece of Vorgo gold known to exist outside of the mountains was carried out by the single survivor of a doomed mining expedition, the rest of 'em being taken by slow, painful starvation before the evil mountain winds made something unspeakable out of them. We've gained the Vorgo Nugget and destroyed the Bleak Coast Buccaneers. Revenge for Pete Amstrel.
Scales and salt!
Aranessa has leveled up again. I think we're going to give her inspiring presence, finally. There are lords that radiate power, confidence, and fear, inspiring their followers to great or terrible acts.
There'll be double rations on the ship this night.
Garrison in there is very small.
Sartosa's most infamous.
So, Ryan, Johnny sinks well. You've still got Sir John the Devoted now in Tabaro with a full army. In fact, his army is practically all knights. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Arr, Amber! Welcome to the stream. Looks like we're staying home. Fair enough. Can't say I blame you. I don't think anybody else is going to be moving either. Pete the Wanderer has arrived. We're going to put him into Anne Butler's army. Ah yes, the imminent rebellion that we can do nothing about. Pop a save because it's turn 200. Would laughing in Chugong be appropriate? I don't think so. That seems highly inappropriate. Ambroise le Saracen. Oh good, he's assaulting the garrison at Skavenblight. And here comes Sir John the Devoted and his legion of knights, Ryan. Looks like you're going to be trapped. Baron Thagan is on his way back as well. Theodoric Witzenheimer.
My skills increase.
Fleshy Fortune! Ahoy there! We've come across an enemy encampment devoid of life and littered with corpses. Half-devoured bodies are scattered about the clearing. The fallen dead were elite riflemen. Surely one among them will be of use to us. Or perhaps we should seek out the creature that caused this massacre. What do you think we should raise, guys? Oh, rather, what do you think we should get, I guess? Imatech saying raise a gunnery white. Need more Dakar. Ryan saying a gunnery white as well. Any more for any more? No more it seems. We shall raise a gunnery white. Al Hodgesworth. Hodgesworth? Al Hodgesworth. We've gained the first mate. Just gonna go down to Aranessa here, because I definitely want her to have that first mate. Plus 10 leadership for her army. And we'll give her we'll give her a second standard of discipline, I guess, because she's already got one. We need to remember to put some of these on some stuff in her army the next time we fight. Which is probably going to be now, to be honest.
They shall pay!
So we're going to attack Kofa.
I'll have them!
Right. Those guys have got one of them. Those guys have got another one. You know what? I'm going to put you on them. And you on that one. And then we'll put the other standard of thingy on the other ones.
For war and plunder! Burn it!
We are definitely going to sack the settlement. Aranessa has gained superior attacker. Superior generalship and battlefield acumen is needed in war. She's also gained butcher. Slicing fingers to get at rings or heads to free bodies from prized armor. This one is a butcher.
Fear the
Can we get back
pirate
in there?
queen!
Yes, we can. We
The
are
queen
definitely
of
going to
fire.
occupy it. We'll repair that. Kofor Docks. The blood-stained history of repeated errantry wars centers around the docks of Kofor, where countless invasions into these lands have begun. Well, that seems appropriate. Fuck, what's that?
Sartosa's most infamous!
You know what? While she's stopped, let's upgrade the basic wooden hull on her ship to a wooden hull with keel. The addition of a keel adds a great deal of stability to a ship's structure. Let's do it. Unassigned skill points, I don't think we care about that. Oh no, we do, because one of them's for Anne Bonnet. She is going to get... We'll give her the second point in Swashbuckler, which we've read today already, so we won't be reading it again. Al Hodgesworth is down here. We'll add him into Anne Butler's army as well. Ryan, you appear to be under siege by Sir John the Devoted and his huge legion of knights.
The sea brings death.
Conor Greer wouldn't be able to get to you in time to help. The garrison exists, but it's damaged quite heavily. So it's mostly going to be your army versus his.
The sea knows my fate.
How does it look if we sally out?
Get it done.
I mean, the auto-resolve pegs it as pretty equal, but... How do I feel against all that cavalry? Not good. Not good at all. We don't have a particularly large amount of anti-cav as much as we've got a lot of armor piercing. But they're going to close pretty fucking quickly on you, I would imagine. And also, like, I don't know what their morale's going to be like. Leadership is ridiculously high. They're going to be hard as fuck to rout. They're going to be like dwarves on horses, basically. That being said, you've got... Well, it says 14 turns until you surrender. I don't know how many turns it will be before you start taking damage. But you shouldn't start taking it immediately, I wouldn't think.
Do you take me for a churl?
Do we still have the mists thing going on? No. It should tell you when you go to counterattack, should it?
Sea dog.
No, I don't think it does when you're counterattacking. It only tells you when you're besieging how long they've got left. But I think you'll be safe for an extra turn, Ryan, so if you wanted, we can, like, try and move Conor Greer over. We can get him that far in one turn if he force marches, and then he should get there the second turn. The only thing is, if they move Baron Thagan, he's going to get there in one move. So, I don't know what you necessarily want to do. Think we need to just go for it. As much as I'm not looking forward to this butchery, I think you're right.
Prepare boarding hooks.
Let's take a look at the map. We have got a hill with forest on top, which is pretty nice. That should fuck some of their cavalry up. So, are we going for it? I'll leave that decision up to you, calling Connor afterwards for reinforcements against the other guy. Okay.
Bring war and
We're gonna have to try. If we don't try this turn, we're
the
knackered either
dead
way,
will
so...
fight.
Okay, our reinforcements are actually coming in on that other hill, but not a lot we can do about that.
Bones and flesh!
Undead.
They should be okay. Ryan, you have 19 on the Winds of Magic if you want to gamble. I don't think they've got any siege equipment, so I don't know what good the scurvy dogs are necessarily going to do. But just... oh, I can't put them there. I guess we can put them over here, they won't be seen anyway.
Your orders? Forwarding action! The plan?
I think we're probably going to need the depth guard with polearms to do a bit more than hang at the back, to be perfectly honest, but...
Instructions? Gunner ready!
Fleet captain!
I almost forgot about Cuddles. You do indeed have Cuddles.
Pirate of the undead!
Oh my god. There's a whole lot of mortar shells going out, but I don't actually know if they're going to hit the right things. They're knocking a couple of Pegasus Knights down. Some of them look to be going straight for the reinforcements. Robert Barnaclebeard. Except... What? Oh, right, it's the captain. The captain is a Sirens unit. Okay, that's a little bit strange, but I get it. I'm with it. I think these reinforcements are going to struggle, to be perfectly honest. Because I don't think we're going to get them to where we want them. They may just have to defend these trees and try not to die. We are definitely not killing enough of these dudes. What? Oh no. Just these three, not the ones in the other force.
On way!
Run!
My gut has thirst.
Oh god, they're flanking really, really hard with those guys. I hate flying cavalry! Right. You guys need to get the hell out of there. So do you guys. Shiz. Oh good, they've engaged him in melee. You go that way. You move that way. Jesus Christ, can't even see there's that many fucking wings. Can't do that. Did she manage to pop that? I don't think she did. And now we're getting completely crashed. Send the corn teddy after them. The corn teddy. I don't even know where the corn teddy is. It looks like it's in a fight, to be perfectly honest. Oh goody, they're going for the other guys too. Wonderful.
The gosh, whoa.
Yeah, this is not good at all. This is the kind of army that is going to absolutely annihilate us. What on earth is going on? Look how fast those spawned in what in Prometheus just disappeared. We've got no lines whatsoever. It's impossible to get lines against this much flying cavalry.
Get me close. Killing time.
Screw you! That didn't seem to do much. Oh goody. I really don't think we're doing much damage at all to these guys. Like, our army's just getting smashed and theirs has still got full friggin' bars. Is anybody not engaged? It doesn't look like it. Come on, they're practically dead, for God's sake. Why are they still on the battlefield? Who's rallying? What? Oh God, this is just a disaster. Did she do it? I don't even see them. Okay. At this point, I don't really care. Oh, okay. Apparently the dogs are over here.
Orders, fleet master!
Oh, good. There goes the army. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, that army's just fucking ridiculous, man. Honestly. There's only 771 of them, but practically every single one of them is a knight of some description.
You dishonor!
And Bonnie is wounded. Bill the Brine is dead. Johnny Sinkswell is dead, Ryan. Oh dear.
Do you take me for a churl?
Yeah. Okay,
Aranessa, Saltspite.
alright. Yeah, they probably are well over the peasant cap. Although they have got a shitload of land, like... They own basically all of Bretonia, they're down here, they're over here, they're in the desert, so like... They've probably got enough settlements that their peasant cap is stupidly high. And it might explain why this army's got 1 billion peasants and this one's just all knights,
Absolutely not.
because their peasant cap is all in 1 or 2 armies. But Warhammer gets ruthless AI cheats. Well, I do have a mod that's supposed to stop them from cheating, but it's one of those where it also depends on the faction play style. So, like, the Vampire Coast are supposed to be, like, firepower focused, and a firepower focused faction going up against a army entirely made up of elite cavalry is not gonna win, because you can't do enough damage to them to make them rout, you can't do enough damage to them to kill them, and they can get on top of you faster than you can do anything significant. So it's like they're always gonna win if they've got an army of cavalry. It's almost like the dwarves with their army of infantry, but each single one of them is a tank. Now I do think there's a way to deal with it if we have like Aranessa's got. I've been switching her front line over to all being depth guard, whether they've got pole arms or not. Depth guard, you know, they've got increased leadership, especially if you're buffing them. They've got good armor piercing, so, you know, they should do pretty well against dwarves and Bretonian knights. We've even got the men of Sartosa because they aren't as cheap and easy to lose as the zombies. But again, it kind of comes down to the individual battles and army makeups. Gonna pop out for now, Tyler, no worries. Doomsday, welcome to the stream. Not going well on day 8.
I have sailed the world.
Ryan, you know what? I think we're going to try and buff these 2 armies that we've already got to slightly more full. The Death Shriek Terrorgeist did pretty well, to be honest. So I'm actually going to give this army 2 of them. Gonna drop a Necrofex in there and get some Rotting Prometheans as well, because we're gonna have to try and tank out those knights. Yeah, we may need to replace the fodder units with pikemen, Ryan. We'll hold for a turn because I don't think Sartos is under immediate threat, so we'll see how the recruitment over here affects our income. Research is available. I believe we're just going from left to right now, to be honest with these. Percussion caps. Flintlocks are a thing of the past. Today we sail into a dark, bloody future. Let's get those. Ryan, let me know where you want your sponsor to end up, whether you want to put it back on Anne Bonny or move it to another admiral or something. Luke, I am not your fodder.
I'll listen, reptile.
Oh, hello.
But whether I care to
Claqua
act on your
wanting
words
peace.
is another matter.
They're demanding that we pay 630 for it. This is an interesting proposal in my opinion, because whilst they haven't participated a lot in the combat so far, which means they're not a massive threat, Aranessa has just landed down here. They've got 2 territories here, they've got territories over here, and they have an army wandering around somewhere over here. Plus they could have other territories. Paying 630 to take them out of the war might not be terrible. Imhotep saying no peace, only war. I guess he prefers suicide. What does everybody else think? Mike's saying take it. Nobody else? I mean, that's going to make it a tie decision. I think I'm going to take it if it's a tie decision. I'm going to side with Mike and tip it that way. Because 630 gold is a small price to pay to remove an enemy from this battle. So we're going to accept that. Plus, the more enemies that we make peace with, the more the ones that we're still fighting will think, oh, we're not as strong now, and they may offer peace as well. But we're pirates. Why did you give away gold? Because pirates... I think pirates would prefer to be alive than dead, because dead men can't spend any gold. Oh good, Rapance is up here. Matty! Welcome to the stream, mate. How you doing? The madman has arrived. Indeed, the big dog is here. Still getting raided. King Harlus IV, the Butterlord, is ready for duty in Sartosa. Conagria is still... We'll be jumping on SRP soon. I'm not going to be on SRP for another quite a while, to be fair. But I hope you have fun. Aranessa has actually leveled up again. So this time we are going to take... I'm going to take Held Together by Screws, mostly because it improves the defense of Depth Guard. Bone, muscle and sinew cannot always be relied upon to hold together unassisted. Alright, so Aranessa down here. That's secured that southern front. So we may want to head towards the dwarves.
Move!
Take Martek.
Get moving!
Getting an early patrol started. Excellent. Early patrols are always good. The Keeper of the Karak has leveled up as well. I think with him we're just moving left to right down the yellow line, so we're going to give him hard to hit. Hand-to-hand combat is a lethal match of cut and thrust. We've already read this one once, so fuck it. We're just going to give him the point. And Butler's loyalty is down to 2, that's not good.
Landfolk are weak.
She gains loyalty from sacking and raiding. Oh good, Luon Leonkur's on his way as well.
Undead raiders.
Yes, master.
Oh, this is not nice. Imminent rebellion, yes we know. Imhotep, what would you like to do with King Harlus IV, the Butterlord, who is currently at Sartosa? Go make pirate coves in the south. And then Imhotep has gone into lurk mode, so he's going to bail out of Sartosa and head to the south. Wait, what? Oh, he's got extra moves.
Sail away.
Sail away. Alright. That's going to do it for turn 202. Oh no, there's an army. Oh no, more Drim Draxlayers coming. Oh good, Rangni Holdfast is helping him too. Oh, this looks like it might be game over. God damn it.
Admiral of the fleet.
Interesting. Great Golden Idol. Apparently a great lizardman temple has been unearthed. Though most of it is dilapidated, a single statue stands at the center of what was likely a ceremonial garden. It must be worth a fortune, but removing it will certainly cause the temple to collapse, which will surely draw somebody's ire. Should we take the idol and ignore the consequences, or be cautious not to attract too much attention and their cold, unforgiving bloodlust our way? Imhotep saying take, are links allowed? It depends on what you want to link, to be perfectly honest. Ryan saying fuck 'em, take it. Okay, I guess we just made peace with these people, but we'll take their idol, I guess. Why not upset the one people, the one faction that made peace with us? Let's do that. Clan Molder has been destroyed. The Bray herds are coming. Grim Grolsch. Martek's garrison is pretty small, but he's got a full army.
Funny. Do you take me for a wazzock?
Most of their army is Longbeards. What the fuck does that do? Oh, good God, they boost other units' morale and there's a million of them.
A pirate queen needs a throne.
I don't believe that we're gonna win that fight.
Ready the swordfish!
Be gone.
Aranessa, Saltspite!
Nay.
Get that queen a throne. You know what? I'm not sure we can beat these dwarves, and even if we win, there's every chance that Gottrik's gonna come down and kill us the turn afterwards. But I think we're at the point now where if we back off, all we're gonna do is just achieve like losing everything else. So I think we've got to start like carpeing some DM, to be honest.
The Queen of Tides! I'll have them! Get my hook! Crew, to war!
That doesn't do very much. What's he got? Fire damage. Oh, excellent. Let's take a look at the terrain. It's an open field battle. Fuck you, just take the auto resolve on it. Yeah, you might be right, Ryan. I
For
think we're
war
gonna do
and
that.
plunder.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that was the wrong decision. There goes Mr. Crab's children as well. And the Sartosa Hellhounds. Both of them gone.
Grab the plunder and go.
I'm gonna need to sack it because we need the
My
replenishment.
ship. Fear the pirate queen. Ready the swordfish.
Depth guard with pole arms, depth guard. Alright, let's recruit. We're gonna need a replacement depth guard unit. We are gonna need to replace. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get a stronger front line of depth guard. Do want some more scurvy dogs. Have we got any regiments of renown? Yes, we can get some renowned Mongols. We'll grab them. She's got a legendary necrophect, so we don't need that. Get a unit of animated hawks in there. Alright, that's Aranessa's army out of commission for 8 turns. Meanwhile, Gottric's probably going to come down and kill her. We'll repair that. Can't do much else. Pete the Wanderer has leveled up. We'll give him the second point in Ravenous Attack. An all but unstoppable terror. When the Morngulls descend, they rend and devour, yet never know satisfaction. Unassigned skill points, that one's fine. King Harlus IV is on his way to the south, or she's on her way rather, to the south.
Course plotted.
Who can you regiment in Aranessas? Whoever you want, I guess. Alright. Feel like this is definitely the end times. Fucking dwarves just streaming out of the mountains. Jesus Christ. There is literally no hope for Connor up there against 3 dwarven armies. And possibly even a Bretonnian army. Wonderful. Aranessa should be staying still, but that doesn't mean does mean at least we can upgrade her hull to a composite hull. The bigger the ship, the more bulkheads, stringers, webs, girders and frames can be fitted, meaning more room for crew and loot. Let's take a look at what else she's going to be getting. She's probably going to be getting... We'll get her some bombards. Although little more than a horizontal mortar, the bombard still packs one hell of a punch.
Aranessa, Saltspite.
Alright, she's still recruiting that army. Not a lot we can do with Connor. King Harless the Fourth over here. Imatech. Are the ghosty gunners available to rename? I think we already gave them to somebody, to be honest. The Shade Wraith gunners. I feel like... I mean, technically speaking, we didn't give them to anybody, but they are basically Jeff Bastard and friends. And I'm going to make them officially Jeff Bastard and friends now. Mostly because we recruited them the turn after Jeff Bastard and friends were lost in a battle. Martech rather. Still can't build anything there. King Harless IV, the Butterlord, I believe is still trying to set up pirate coves. Does need one more turn before they can do that though. It's all going horribly wrong. The regimental Crabbo thing available.
Sargassa's most infamous.
Regimental Crabbo thing. No, I don't think we can get a legendary Rotting Prometheans yet. We haven't unlocked them. I'm also not super, I'm not a super big fan of people sponsoring the legendary regiments. I've given Wonk the Shade Wraith Gunners because of the timeliness and the fittingness of him getting them. The 11th one? What?
The Queen of Tides!
I don't know what you mean, Imatech, by the 11th one. I don't think there's very much we can do this turn other than continue trying to replenish Aranessa's army, so we're going to move on to turn 205. Take a deckhand gunners. I don't know if Aranessa's got any deckhand gunners. Although to be fair, it's looking a lot like we're about to lose the campaign. Interesting. Sir John the Devoted's army is half strength now. Looks like they've lost a bunch of units. rebels are attacking Magritta. I'm not going to bother trying to defend it. Aranessa has gained the trait Strict. Regimes cannot be maintained without strict discipline.
The tides.
We'll upgrade her bombards to carronades. These short cast iron carronets or cannonets were made by the Imperial foundries at Nuln, guaranteeing their reliability, assuming they're always correctly maintained. She'll grab that.
Swordfish.
Still got 6 turns to wait on that. I think Kulfa's pretty close to rebelling, and untaxing it wouldn't help to change that, so that's going to have a rebellion. Hooray!
Fear the pirate queen.
Yeah. King Harlus IV over here. There's already a vampire cove at Zandri, Imhotep, so where do you want to try and establish another one? I think we're just going to like try and get through turns as quickly as possible. I think the best thing for us to do is try and have Aranessa take territory down here in the south, and then push her way back north and potentially try and liberate Sartosa again, because I'm assuming it will fall. I'll hike. Okido.
Privateer.
And this is turn 205. So we'll do another save. See where we get. This has gone horribly wrong. Yeah, they're going to attack that this turn. Really? Khemri has been destroyed. Oh good, Ambroise Le Saracen is here. We're probably not going to be able to win that, so we'll let them have it. And Bonnie is ready for duty again. Interesting. Refugees are flocking to Martek. The undead pirates have become refugees. What the fuck is going on?
Ready the swordfish.
Alright. Aranessa's leveled up again. Let's get her the second point in Held Together by Screws. Meanwhile, we'll see if Sergeant Syphilis can get rid of Ambroise. He can. Excellent. Good job, Sergeant Syphilis. Connor Greer has gained a level as well. We're going to give him a point in Rotten Death. It never ends well. How appropriate is that right now?
Send lubbers.
King Harlus IV,
Aim for their sword.
establishing Pirate Cove in Al Haik.
I have no equal.
I think we've still got Anne Bonny up here now. Somewhere.
Fleet captain.
Oh, she's at
reporting.
Katraz's Rest for some reason. I'm gonna have a jump on Zachary Archambault though, because he's right here.
It's what I do.
She failed. Imhotep, King Harlus IV has leveled up. Where would you like to put the point? I think we may have lost Imhotep. Well, we'll save his point. And we shall proceed onwards to our doom. We are actually stronger than the majority of factions. It just so happens we're at war with the ones that we're not stronger than. Oh, Gotrek is drawing near. It's interesting that the Chevalier de Lyonesse have re-emerged because of that rebellion, but Rapance is still with Couronne because they were confederated. And now I'm curious as to whether there's now two Rapances running around or whether the Chevaliers have a NPC leader. Al Hodsworth has gained a rank. He is in Anne Butler's army, so we're going to give him a point in training. This champion extols discipline and fear away from the battlefield as much as on it.
Aranessa, Saltspite.
And we'll give Aranessa cannons. Ha ha! I'd like to see 'em come back after a broadside from these babies. Yar! Good lord, that's some piratey talk. We're gonna go ahead and get a ship's hold as well. If you're good, you'll run out of pockets very quickly.
Sartosa's most infamous.
Still 4 turns before she can move.
Pistols ready.
And Bonnie will try and get rid of Zachary again.
Good. I hunger.
And this time she succeeds.
Fleet
And
captain.
King Harlus IV.
Our infamy grows.
Can probably wait for Rapance to try and get
I'll
some
lash the
actions against
stragglers.
Rapance. And Bonnie has leveled up again. We'll give her the 0.3 in Swashbuckler. And crack on. literally nothing we can do against those dwarves at Miragliano. Couron have confederated the Chevalier de Lyonesse again. Gotrek has arrived at Martek.
My anger rises like the tide. Don't test it.
And what do these guys want? They're offering to join the war against Estalia for 240 gold. Has anybody got an opinion on that? Personally don't think that they'll actually achieve anything against Estalia, but since Estalia is a small one province faction, there's a chance they might. And 240 is a small price to pay. Not seeing anything coming in from the chat right now. I think most of the chat have given up and committed seppuku right now. I'm going to go ahead and do it for 240. Ryan says might as well. Yeah, I'm thinking the same, Ryan. Conversations with several captured admirals have brought information to light regarding several potential targets. We'll only have time to strike one, however, so must choose wisely. Which convoy should we attack? Number 3. I was elected to lead, not to read. Exotic goods hauler. Alright, we'll go with, unless you mean Dark Elf Slavers, because I don't know if you go 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, but not like we're going after them anyway, that's true. So, it would appear that some enterprising fellows from the New World have decided to risk it all against the elements, and of course, ourselves, who surely have nothing left to lose anyway. It's looking pretty likely that Sartosa is their destination, though they're well protected. Taking their cargo as our prize presents an opportunity we daren't pass up. That'd be interesting if they're going to sail right to Sartosa. Aranessa still, I believe, has 3 turns left on recruitment. So we're going to improve the ship's hold to a cargo hold. This space is big enough to store plenty of stolen goods and newfound long-lost treasure. We are going to have to fight Gotrek. He's got a lot of knights, but at least they're not all knights. We can stall that. King Harlus IV can assault Rapance de Lyonessa's units. Failed. And Bonnet. I'm going to bring her up here and see if she can maybe do a bit more damage to these dwarven armies, because they are taking attrition, although apparently not a lot of it. Research is available. We're going to grab Powder Monkey. Warships are cramped, hot and dirty, so keeping a small, eager youth around to bring up powder from below makes a lot of sense. Still got 3 turns before Aranessa can move. That, I don't know if that auto-resolve was the right choice. I feel like if we'd have fought the battle, yes, it would have probably been rough and we'd have taken some hefty casualties, but it's easier to keep a unit alive in battle when you're fighting it. And with Warhammer being so different to Three Kingdoms, where if you lose a unit, it's just out for a couple turns. There's 3 armies of dwarves attacking here. I don't think we're going to win. I'm not even going to waste the time. Can't recruit when you're under siege, Ryan. Conor Greer has been killed in battle. The Keeper of the Karak has been wounded because he's immortal. Were we actually under siege? I thought they were just scratching their bearded nuts. No, the first army was besieging us. The other 2 were just standing around like lemons. Here comes Gotrek. Oh good, Alberic's arrived just in time to help him out. You dick, Alberic. Oh, and Rapance too! How wonderful!
The Sea Father calls.
You
His doctor
absolute
answers.
motherfuckers. Hey Raymond, welcome to the stream. I mean, there's a slim chance we could win this, because not a lot of their units have got experience. They have got quite a few archers in one of the armies. We could morale shock the lower level dudes. But they've also got Gotrek, they've got Rapance, they've got Alberic, 2 paladins, a bunch of knights, a lot of knights. What do we reckon, guys? Do we fight this one, since it's probably going to be the final, like, actual main battle of the goddamn campaign? If we lose, it certainly is. Do we go down swinging, or do we just auto-resolve and content ourselves with defeat? Feeling pretty well shafted already, to be honest. Yeah, tell me about it. You know what? I'm gonna go down
tides
swinging.
rise. To battle. Salt and blood. We fight.
If we lose this battle, I'm just gonna end the stream when the battle's finished, because recovering is gonna be an absolute bitch. I will play the campaign until we're dead, but what I'll probably do is I'll just play during the middle of the day one day. I'll still stream it, but like, if I'll play day 9 if we lose this at a different time, so that it's not prime time when you guys are coming to actually be entertained.
Show us your orders.
Well, I mean, this is pretty damn flat.
Gunners!
We are ready. Free company militia.
Undead.
Give those horse lovers a wide berth.
From salt.
Bones and flesh.
Zombies.
above deck! Slide!
Saltspite! Aranessa!
Oh yeah, I know I'm a noob. I've always said that. I'm not a good Total War player. But I really don't care. I'd rather not have to just spam a stack of fucking units and then micromanage a bunch of knights or something. Like, I don't see the point in doing that. I don't find it entertaining. I mean, if I'd have been on my toes, I might have been able to avoid taking some unnecessary damage there, but I wasn't. The right flank is looking not very happy, to be perfectly honest. I don't know what's going on with the left flank either, really. Trying to attack them, please? Oh good, Alberic's down here. You guys are shooting at things. I'd rather you didn't. You may want to throw some things at them, thank you. Yeah, no, we're still losing. Oh good, they're into there as well. And this is just 2 of their armies? 3? 1 or 2, there's still this lot coming as well. Ooh. Let's keep them on the ground for a second.
Ready! Blood rules! Hunger!
Aranessa! Attack! A proper fight!
We have got to get them away from the siege weapons.
Always crew. Gunners!
For fuck's sake.
Militia! Moving! Take position!
Cut their chips!
Gunners! Move it soon! Undead!
Get the fucking cannons. What the fuck's going on there?
Formation! March!
Fuck you, Alberic. What's shooting them? Oh yeah, we're definitely not gonna win this.
Aranessa! Get down!
Yes, master.
Militia! Powder dry!
Gunners!
Queen of Tides! Trumpet!
Your order!
God damn it!
Optic! Slay the enemy!
Oh no. Sergeant Syphilis is getting his ass kicked by Rapants. Fuck you, dickheads. Oh no, Sergeant Syphilis has been defeated. That's not good. Okay, they're running away. You can face that way.
Aranessa!
Bring them to the lady's mercy!
Faster!
Aranessa is not having a fun time.
Crew, attend!
Yeah, that's unlucky. It's unfortunate because she could have done us a world of good.
Aranessa!
The blood? Aye, master!
Militia! For the Emperor!
The plan? Spoken!
Back you
I mean, we've done better than I thought we would, to be fair.
Be brave!
Gunners!
Holding action! Onslaught!
Withdraw!
There we go, now we lost. More KFC nights. It's unfortunate, man. Like, I don't think we were that far from winning that fight, to be honest. Hey, Ari, welcome to the stream. They were Pegasus Knights, so they were horse birds with men on them. Well, there we go. Proper fucked. More or less, yeah. The Creeper of the Karak is wounded. Miragliano's been raised. Sergeant Syphilis is wounded. Aranessa Saltspite is wounded. Martek's been sacked. Conor Greer is dead. We did manage to kill Nathan Babinot. It's a small consolation prize. Right. I mean, this campaign is basically in tatters. It's not 100% over, but we're more or less dead. So I think what I'm going to do is, we're about 15 minutes short of where I would normally end. I'm going to end the stream here. I'm probably going to play this again during some free time. I'll stream day 9, so, you know, if you're interested in watching that attempt to claw back, feel free to try and catch that if you're on the Discord, !Discord. I will do a shout out before I'm doing it. But I'm not going to do day 9 next Wednesday if this is where day 9 is picking up from, because it's basically just going to be depressing. So we'll try and salvage it at some point. But for now at least in terms of the Wednesday primetime evening slot, this campaign is done, I would think. I mean, it's practically done anyway, but I want to see it through to the bitter end. Thank you for popping the Discord link, Mike. Warhammer definitely isn't as enjoyable as 3K. I was kind of feeling the same way, Ryan. I'm glad you said that. It got to the point before where we were doing 3K like 2 or 3 days a week, and I got kind of sick of doing 3K that much. But part of me's like, well, was I sick of 3K or was I sick of trying to do 2 separate campaigns? Like, I don't know if I would really mind doing 2 days of Cao Cao, like Monday and Wednesday. And I think certainly until I know for sure that this Aranessa campaign's not coming back, next Wednesday we'll probably do some more Cao Cao campaign on Three Kingdoms. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're probably going to start up an Imperator Rome campaign. For those who are familiar with Paradox games, perhaps familiar with Imperator Rome, we'll be doing that probably as Sparta, but we'll put a little vote out at the beginning and see what people think. When are we doing XCOM, Mike? It might be coming very soon. Depends how Imperator goes, I guess. I don't want to take up too many of my evenings right now, to be honest. I would 100% back you going back to 3K. I don't feel like Warhammer is anywhere near as immersive from an audience participation point. That's really good feedback, Ryan. Thank you. I'll take that on board. Like I say, I'll finish this campaign. We'll do day 9 at some point, like during the day or in the morning or something, just one day when I'm feeling it, just because I want to take it to the death so that we can say 100% we're definitely dead. But I mean, look at it, it's in complete ruins. We have like 3 settlements and they're all being pushed, so I mean, shit, we're pretty much gonna get wiped out anyway. But you never know. I think I'll probably go back to doing some 3K next week. I'm enjoying FTO and I seriously want to get it done, trying to find one of the FTOs that will do P2 and P3. Good stuff. Excited for Imperator, Mike? Yep, I'm kind of excited for it. I haven't played Imperator in a while, so I'm excited to get back to it and see how much they've changed it. I was very underwhelmed by that game at release. It was the only Paradox game I've ever bought at release that I was disappointed with. So I'm hoping that it's going to be better now. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Let me see if we can raid somebody, because we still got quite a few people. I'm assuming most of them are just lurking, because they're definitely not watching this absolute train crash. But we'll see if we can... we'll see if we can find somewhere to go. I mean, we definitely can go somewhere. We will raid Big Dog Mate, who's currently streaming SRP. He's trying to get an early patrol kicked off. No worries, Scott. I appreciate that, man. We're going to raid Mate. What? The channel has... Oh, shut up. Apologies, I'm just having a fight with my Twitch, apparently. No, we're already doing it. Okay, we're going to raid Matty. Give some love to Matty when you get over there, guys. He's playing SRP, he's on an early patrol, so have fun when you get over there. I'll be back later tonight with some more SRP, probably on patrol myself, but not for a few hours yet. And then I'll be back tomorrow evening, 8 PM GMT, for some Imperator Rome, and we'll see who we're going to play then. Appreciate those of you who've watched and joined in with the Warhammer campaign so far. To those of you watching the VOD after the fact, I apologise that it's gone so horrifically and you may feel like you've wasted your time. I'm very sorry. Not the best Total War player, as we've established. But hey, maybe you learned some lessons from watching the campaign anyway. In the meantime, guys, it's going to be from me, Wardog, out.
I got, trust me, I have 2 viewers.